Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what's up?
Do you support Trump?
I'm 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yes, yes, I do.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump,
What's your birth year?
2007,
Okay, and what month you born?
May 6th,
And you said you're how old again?
19.
Okay, and why do you support Trump?
Support Trump because a lot of the things he says I agree with,
Such as?
and such as ICE and stuff like that. I feel like if you're coming to a country, or if you've been coming to a country that you haven't gone through the actual legal process, that's you're a legal immigrant, and that you should be deported. But then you can go through the legal immigration process.
You just swiped out of the applicant area.
Oh, my bad. I was saying that what's it called? Trump agrees with the ICE stuff. I agree with the ICE also.
So do you think Trump needs to follow the law when he deports undocumented immigrants? Because he thinks that he doesn't need to uphold their due process rights, but that's constitutionally protected.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'll go through go through everything the right way, go through the process the right way. Yeah.
Yeah, so how could you
But
support the
also,
Trump administration considering that they have been trying to violate the due process of undocumented immigrants, given that you want them to go through the legal process, let alone I can mention plenty of other things that the Trump
well,
administration has violated the legal process on.
I will say if they're illegal, I don't know if they're not a U.S. citizen, so that doesn't guarantee them the right of like fair trial.
Oh
I
yeah,
will
you,
say.
you get due process rights even if you're an undocumented immigrant. Regardless of your immigration
Mm,
status, every person within the country is granted due process rights and equal protection under the law.
okay. Well, that's not really what I was trying to talk about. But my
Okay.
main thing was about
Because
what's it
Democrats
called?
also want to criminalize undocumented entry. They just want to make the legal process go quicker.
hmm Okay. Well, but my main thing I was trying to talk about was what's it called? LGBTQ and also the feminist stuff. Feminist stuff. That's my main topic.
Yeah, okay,
I'm gonna
for
talk
sure.
about.
To start with, do you think it's wrong to be gay?
Uh, yes, I do.
What's wrong with being gay?
I don't. It just doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. Um, it just doesn't make. It honestly just doesn't make sense that two men or two what's it called?
Could you
Two
understand
one.
how a woman could find another woman attractive? Because, I
No,
mean,
not
you find
really.
women attractive. Could you understand how a woman could also find another woman attractive?
Not necessarily.
Why not? You find women attractive. How could you not understand that?
Because the normal is men like women, and then
Because I can
women
tell you
like
something.
men.
I don't know how women find men attractive. Because
Really,
I don't find men attractive. I don't know how women find men attractive. That's diabolical to me.
really.
But does that mean it's wrong for women to find men attractive because I don't understand how women find men attractive?
No.
No? Okay,
Okay,
so
I
so
see.
then so not
I see
understanding
what you're
doesn't mean
saying.
it's
I see what
wrong.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But my main thing is I don't I don't support it, but I'm not gonna say it's like what's it called? I'm not gonna say the person is wrong for doing it. You have free will. Everybody has free will. You do what you want to do, but
Do you
I
think
don't
it's a
agree with
choice to be
it.
gay?
Yeah.
So could you choose
You
right
ch-
now to be gay?
yes, you either say you say as me as a man, I like women, or I could say I like men. You know
Okay.
what I mean? It's a
So
choice.
so you
Yes,
so you could
it's not a mindset. It's a choice.
so you're telling me you could choose to find another man sexually attractive?
If I wanted to, but I don't.
Okay. Could you choose to find your mother sexually attractive?
No,
No?
I,
So sex isn't a
no,
choice?
because that right there is a mindset. It's finding your mother attractive is a mindset. That's like twisted. You get twisted. You get influenced from other people from that. That's
So
twisted.
okay, so are you saying that you have to actively choose to not find other men sexually attractive?
No,
No? So it's just something that comes innate to you?
no, I don't think it's innate.
So then it's something you have to actively choose.
Yeah, I mean, you have a choice.
Yeah, so then
Like,
you have to actively choose to not find men sexually attractive.
um, yeah,
Yeah. So
So,
go
are
ahead.
you saying that if you didn't bring down this, active choice, that you would feel that then?
No, I wouldn't feel it.
Oh, so it's not a choice. Okay.
No,
Like
it's not
what? So
that.
you don't feel it, therefore it's not a choice. Like what?
No, because I chose not to feel it. What are we talking about?
Okay. If you stopped choosing to do that, would you feel it?
No.
So then it's not innate. That's a really good question, Matt, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, so would you stop? So if you stop choosing, would you feel it?
No.
No. So then you don't innately feel it.
Are you saying I don't innately feel attracted to women, or feel
To
innately
men.
feel attracted to men? Okay, no, I don't. I don't feel innately attracted to men. No.
Okay. And could you choose to be attracted to men?
Yes.
Okay. So you're telling me that you could make a choice to find the men sexually attractive, like just on a
Yes.
whim,
If
just
you
like
if
right
you
now,
if
you
you
can do it.
wanted to, yes. If you wanted to, yes.
Okay. And could you choose to find a dog sexually attractive?
Yes. If your mind is twisted.
You're telling me you right now could choose to find your own puppy sexually attractive?
I'm not going to.
No, but could you?
No. Yeah. Like
No. No, I
No, you
wouldn't.
couldn't. So
wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, Barbara, go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead. So you're telling me you could choose to find other men sexually attractive, but you couldn't choose to find your dog sexually attractive. So it tells me that you acknowledge that sex is not a choice, but you can choose to find men sexually attractive. It sounds like you're bi, sir.
Oh, I'm not by. I'm not. No. I'm no. And I'm not coping either. No, I am not.
No, I'm just like if you could choose to
I'm
find
not
men
homosexual,
sexually
brother. I'm
attractive, but
not
you
bi.
can't
I'm
choose
not
your
none.
sex in general. To
Denial is
me,
also
that
a word
sounds
we
like
use.
It's
you're.
not denial, Matthew. I promise you. It's not denial.
Only my mother calls me Matthew, so it's Matt. Thank
Hey,
you.
I'm just saying, brother. Look, it's not denial.
No, like I'm just trying to be honest. This isn't supposed to be like a joke or even funny. This is just genuinely meant to be like this just sounds like it is because it sounds like it is the case because you have to acknowledge that you can't choose your sexual attraction when it comes to like a dog, right? Like obviously you don't find sexual attraction towards dogs and you couldn't choose to find sexual attraction towards dogs. So how come you're telling me that you could choose to find sexual attraction towards another guy? Because I couldn't. As a guy that's straight, I could not choose to find another man sexually attractive. That's not possible. Okay? So how do you have the superpower?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask him, Parker. Like, what makes
Because you
him
can
sexual?
also you have the free will to change what you think. Also,
Wait,
So
wait.
you,
So
I
you
don't have that
can't.
superpower. So how do I gain
no,
that?
no. That's not a superpower.
It
It's not.
is.
It's
It is.
either a
You have a
yes or a
power I
no.
don't.
It's a no. It's a yes or a no. It's a yes. You support if you like men. Or it's a no. You don't.
No, but I can't choose to.
Oh,
I can't choose to say yes.
yeah, but you already said, though. He said that's if you like men. So you're saying that it's innate, that it's part
Oh,
of who
okay.
they are.
Yeah.
So you just qualified it, which
So
you
you
gave away
just so
before.
you
Well,
innately like men.
okay. I do not. I'm not.
Hold on. Do you find men sexually attractive?
No.
Okay.
Have you
Okay.
ever
Is
found a man
that
sexually attractive?
No.
okay? But hold on. But is that through your choice, or is that what you feel like just without choosing?
Can you say it one more time?
Sure. Do you not feel any attraction through choice, or is that your innate feeling?
Okay, my innate feeling.
Oh, okay. So
I.
back to Parker's point, what makes you so
Good
exceptional
question.
that no one
Okay.
else is?
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. I see it now. I see what
You
you're talking
framed
about,
it
Parker.
perfectly, Matt.
I see it. Yeah. Okay.
I have my numbers.
Parker, could we go to the other point of what's
Nope.
called feminism?
Before we do, can we finish this point?
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So then innately you don't find attraction towards men, right?
No, I don't.
Innately you do find attraction towards women, right?
Yes.
So that's an innate attraction, not a choice.
Yeah, I see. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Everybody does have an innate thing. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what's wrong with having an innate attraction towards men when you're a man?
that's a good question.
Mm.
Now, obviously, I know you're atheist or agnostic atheist. And I am a Christian. Um,
Nothing in the
and
Bible says that being gay is wrong, so you can just like, throw that out there right now.
yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, and that's with my beliefs. That's why I would say it's wrong.
Where in the Bible does it say that it's wrong?
Proverbs 18:22.
Proverbs?
18:22.
Proverbs 18:22.
Also, I also want to let you know, Matt.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That,
He thinks he's referencing Leviticus, but he's saying Proverbs.
Matthew,
Hey,
Matthew, I'm sorry.
Leah. You're
What's
trying
up?
to reference Leviticus, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs.
Yeah.
Matthew,
So, and you want to know something crazy? Do you accept Leviticus?
yes.
Yeah, so Leviticus 25:44 through 46, where God says you can pass people down to your children as inherited property for life. You're telling me that was morally justified?
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, in Leviticus 25:44 through 46, where God says you
Mhm.
can own people as slaves and pass them down to your children as inherited property for life. You're telling me that was justifiable?
God doesn't support slavery.
Leviticus 25:44 through
God doesn't
46
support slavery.
explicitly
God,
says this.
God doesn't support slavery. He freed the children of Israel from slavery from the Egyptians.
Can you read everyone in the class Leviticus 25:44 through 46? Or
Yeah,
would
if
you
I
like
can get
me
my
to do
Bible real
it?
quick.
Go ahead.
If you have it pulled up right there, I can pull it up myself.
Go ahead. I would love for you to read it.
Okay, 1 second. So Leviticus.
25:44 through 46.
Okay, 1 second. Get my PC loaded.
Because you just cited Leviticus.
You said 25.
44 through 46. Yeah.
Okay.
And Justina, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for keeping me company on the drive home. Of course. I hope you have a great rest of your
Okay.
drive. Emmy, thank you very much for the
right
dollar
here.
as well. Thank you very much, Emmy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, that's so great. That's amazing. Yeah, keep letting me know on that. Thank you very much. As well as B, thank you for the $3. Thank you. Hell yeah. Alrighty, go ahead.
Okay. Bond thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt leave, shall be of the heathen.
What
that
type
are,
of what are you
this is the
reading?
He's
KJV.
doing KJV.
Stop
Yeah.
reading that shit. What the fuck are you
No,
reading,
this is the
man?
most accurate. This is the
No,
one
it
I
is
use.
not.
It's very
Yes, it
much
is,
not the most accurate.
Parker, it is. This is
It
the
very
most
much
accurate
isn't.
one.
No, it's not.
This is the most. Yes, it is. It's
Can you read something that? Can you read
Okay, which
something
one
that
do
we
you
can
use?
actually
Which one were you
understand?
using? I'll read yours. I'll read the one you were using. Which one
Yeah,
were you using?
Matt, tell him
NIV?
the version.
The NRSV, that one's fine.
NRSV. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
NRSV.
Okay. Okay. Is this right? As for the male and female slaves whom you may have, is that right? Okay.
Better, yes.
It is from the nations around you that you may acquire male and female slaves. You may also acquire them among the aliens residing with you from their families who are with you, who have been born in your land. They may be your property. You may keep them as possession for your children after you, for them to inherit as property. These you may treat as slaves, but as for your fellow Israelites, no one shall rule over the other with harshness. Okay. Now I will say when I take verses, I also like to read the what's called context around it.
Go
So
ahead.
okay.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Thoughts. Well, I read on your thoughts because I also want to see the context around the verses that you want me to look at.
You can't just say you're against slavery in all contexts.
I am against slavery. Yes, I am.
In all contexts, right?
I am against slavery. Yes.
In every context, right?
It is inhumane.
Okay,
Slavery
so
is
then
inhumane.
if God condones the practice, would you say that's immoral?
Yes.
So you would think God did something immoral.
No. God's perfect. He's never done anything wrong.
So then you would think it's perfect to condone that behavior?
Condone it. You're saying God agrees with that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, do you think it's morally perfect to condone that behavior?
Not only condone, but
Is that what he's saying in
endorsing
these verses? Because
Yeah, do you think it's morally perfect to condone that behavior?
okay, well, what I'm looking at here is he also says in verse 35 that any of your kin fall into difficulty and become dependent
Come
on
on,
you.
before we move on.
That's no. Hold on. That's using. He's using that if you need assistance. This is
The second
assistance,
word
help with
that-
stuff. This is help.
Leo, the second word that you read disproves what the very point you made said. If any of your kinfolk, who the Hebrews, he's separating Hebrews from those from the outside, meaning that he's giving preferential treatment to the Hebrews, but anybody from the outside you can enslave. So, boom, right there.
Yep.
Okay. Now, could we go to the other point I was other topic of feminism.
Yeah, like yeah, we
Okay,
can. Why
so
shouldn't why or actually before we do, can only thank some people real quick, and then we can.
yeah, go ahead.
Alejandro, thank you so much for the appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. You're funny for that. Donald, thank you very much for the dollar. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thank you. As well as Charlotte, thank you very much for the $6.50. Thank you. And then Sergi, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Seriously though, right? Oh my God, that's so funny. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I think I am fully caught up over on Venmo and PayPal. Again, if you want to support me as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. You make sure you're completely caught up here over on YouTube Super Chat real quick. Do you have some people to catch up here? Velveto, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Jeff, thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much, Jeff. Paige, thank you for the $2. Marianne, thank you very much. Really appreciate the $5. Thank you. As well as Opal, thank you very much for the $5. Lord Tomoyoshi, the $10. Zach with the $5, thank you. TJ with the $5, thank you. Jadis, thank you very much for the $5. Herb, thank you for the $2. Zach with the $5. Joe with the $5. The Crisp, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Michael, thank you very much for the $30. Thank you very much, Michael. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Some W's for Michael in the comment section right now. Thank you. As well as Mila, thank you very much. I really appreciate the $2. Thank you. Alrighty, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, everybody. We are currently at around 1,500 likes. Let's try to get to 2,000, everyone. I really would appreciate it. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. Already continue. Go ahead. Why should you not be a feminist?
Well, I think everybody, all men and female, we're all equal. There's
Men
no,
and
nobody
female.
has more struggles than the other. Nobody has more struggles than the other.
Dude. Men
What's
is
up?
a gender. Female is a sex. So you said men and
Okay,
women,
let me
or males
reword
and
that.
females,
Men-
not men and female.
Men and women.
Yeah.
Everybody's equal. There's nothing somebody can get more of or somebody can get less of. We already all have the same rights.
Yes. So then you agree with feminism then? You agree men and women should be treated equally and that women should be liberated from the patriarchy.
Okay, liberated from what?
The patriarchy.
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy. Then what? So what are women being? What are women? Women. My bad. Let me word that. What are women being? Done wrong about? Like, what's going on with that?
How are women mistreated in our society?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, they're disenfranchised in terms of their access to abortion, depending on the state in which they're in, especially because Donald Trump putting people in the Supreme Court with the explicit reason of overturning Roe versus Wade, right? We can say in terms of the context of healthcare, there's a lack of access to basic healthcare needs, especially relating to pregnancy within our society. Paid maternity and paternity leave are not strong enough in order to be able to take care of children, right? We can also point to the fact that there are taxes still on basic maternity products that are needed for women and for care, specifically relating to like menstrual products, etc., right? Which is absurd. Violence against women within our society, the perpetuation of male violence against women, perpetually speaking through the context of our society, where like over 90% of violent crime is committed by men, right? We could talk about in terms of like wages and disparities and pay differences in people how they're treated in society from an overall standpoint, generationally.
Okay. Now you said wait. You said pay differences. So men and women can both become say teachers, for example, right? Teachers get paid the same, but also the pay can
No,
vary
that's not
depending.
true.
Hold on,
Male
Matt. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. The pay can also differ from say someone's is what's called a professor or a regular elementary, high school, or middle school teacher. The pay can differ. But realistically, I feel like when you get paid as a teacher, your pay should reflect on how well your students do, not the gender or whatever.
Okay.
I don't think there really is any differences between
There
that.
is very much differences. So one, comparing a professor to an elementary teacher, totally different worlds, different subject areas, different types of teaching methods, different everything. So they're not comparable at all. Yes, they both have backgrounds in education, but it's completely different. Two, there is a wage gap in teaching. Those teachers who are male make more than those teachers who are female. That is well established. Like that is actually completely through on multiple levels. So we see that in teaching. So I don't know what your point is about teaching anyway.
Can you tell me? Okay, if that okay. So, can you tell me why men make more than women as teachers? Can you tell me why? Patriarchy?
Because the field of education has prioritized giving men in those fields more money because they think that they have more experience, they think that they have more intelligence, that they have something about them that is deserving of the more money.
Okay.
Because they are men.
Because they are men. Or is it the idea of, that sometimes people learn better. People learn better either if it's a woman or a man. People learn differently. Or
no, it had nothing to do with like teaching styles. No, in fact, I would argue that if that was the case, then both men and women should be making the same amount because there's an equal number of boys and girls. But that's not the case that we see.
Okay.
Even right now, those who are teachers, it is largely becoming a field that is dominated by women, and yet, even dominated by women, they are still paid less than the men.
Just because it's dominated doesn't mean they should be paid more than men.
It means it should be equal.
Okay, yeah,
but it's not.
What's it called? Women being more women being involved have to do with
I'm saying that even in a field dominated by women, men still get the preferential treatment in terms of wages, which is a direct product of the patriarchy through history, because back 100 years, 50 years ago, it was a primarily male dominated field, and that's a vestige of that patriarchy.
Okay, that could be reason why it was male dominated a long time ago. Then.
No, the reason why a long time ago it was male dominated because men did not believe that women had the sufficient capabilities to be able to teach and learn, which is why it was only until recently, going into the 50s and 60s, that women were even allowed to go to college, even allowed to get those type of very strong degrees, which is why we have still lived in that patriarchy.
By the way, mask. Can't women me $50 over on YouTube Super Chat? They said no pain meds covered for biopsy of the cervix or like procedures. No way men would stand for that with their bodies. Well, thank you very much, mask. Really appreciate the $50. Thank you very much. Get some W's.
Okay, can't they now get degrees and what's it called? Can't they get like good paying jobs? Yeah.
In part, yes. In large part because of feminism, because we have pushed for that to happen. But you're not understanding.
So do you agree? Wait, do you agree with that feminism?
Or well, everybody should. I feel like depending on how well you do your job depends on.
Do you agree with that wave of feminism? What? He left.
Why do you think it's so? Oh, he left? Oh, what the crap? Jeez,
dude, these people, man. These people are ridiculous.